Yo, what's going on, everybody? You're watching Giants Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green. It is yet again, it is not a Victory Monday. I don't remember the last time it was a Victory Monday that I enjoyed, because I did not enjoy the Victory Monday following the Colts game last year. The New York Giants are officially 1-15 in their last 16 ball games, and they are broken. This organization is broken from the top down. The three amigos, John Mara, Joe Shane, and Brian Daboll. This organization is broken, and they need to start looking for solutions, which takes hard decisions. It takes hard work. And sometimes you got to do things that you don't want to do. And on today's video, we're going to break it all down. We also have a major Tyrone Tracy injury update to get into. We'll recap yesterday's game, and we will close out the show with a mailbag where we answer questions from all of the real ones. First off, just want to say thank you to everybody that continues to support this show. We crossed over 85,000 subscribers yesterday. That's more seats than MetLife Stadium holds. That's an honor. It's a privilege. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that continues to rock and roll with us here at Chat Sports. We are on our way to 100,000 subscribers. Appreciate you guys. We love you guys.
Giants realist need Dart to start ASAP to get as much film on as possible before the inevitable top 5 pick with the new regime. Are the planes coming out earlier this year? Any head coach candidates on your radar? We kind of touched on this earlier when we were talking before we rolled through the super chats, but yeah, they need to know whether Dart's the guy or not. And getting as many games as possible is only going to help inform that decision.
Thank you, Beast.
So I think that's what they need to do. And the longer you wait to put him in, the worse off or the less data you're going to have to figure out whether or not Jaxson Dart is the guy. It's only going to make it harder for everyone in the organization, and they need as much help as they can get. And maybe, like you allude to, the head coach candidates, if they see 15 games of Jaxson Dart, or I guess we're at 14 now, of him playing well versus 4 at the end of the season, I think that's going to make a big difference whether someone's going to want to hitch their wagon to him. Forever. Even if they traded Russ, I have no faith in this regime with actually knowing what to do with a potential draft pick. Rent the plane, Marsh.
You missed the boat. The boat set sea. No one's trading for Russell Wilson anymore. No one's trading for Russell Wilson. No one was probably trading for Russell Wilson last week, but it was your best shot. The Giants should have started Jaxson Dart against the Dallas Cowboys. That was the perfect time. That's the worst defense in the NFL. That was the time. He should have started the second half against Washington. He should have started week 2 versus Dallas. And he should have started last night versus Kansas City. But we don't have the best people making decisions running this organization. That's why you have the worst record alongside the New York Jets since 2017. You are what your record says you are. I don't care about all the other stuff. You are what your record says you are. It starts with the ownership, starts with the coaching, and, of course, the players as well.
0550 197. If Dart starts the rest of the season and looks bad, is it smart for the next regime to determine his future based on his rookie year with bad coaching?
If there is a new regime in place, they should have full authority to do whatever they think is best at quarterback. If you are going to conduct a search and you're going to place on that search that you must like Jaxson Dart, Jaxson Dart must be the quarterback, you've already failed. You've already failed.
I think we saw some of those issues come in with this new regime coming in with Daniel Jones. It's clear they didn't want him. They didn't want him. They were looking for a reason.
They
to
declined
get
his
rid of him.
fifth-year option. Polo was $55. Now it's $40. Chatsports.com/NYG Polo. Chatsports.com/NYG Polo.
Marco. Marsh, I know it's early. What position in the draft next year should be a primary focus for us? I'll be in there in Pittsburgh for it. I'll be there in Pittsburgh, excuse me.
Marco, I love you, buddy. This hurts. Getting a question like this in September hurts. Best football player available. Best player available. Giants have so many needs. Just take the best player. Take the guy that you think has the best chance of being a Hall of Famer.
Never have too much talent. You see, it's how all the good organizations do it. They just pick the best guy available. They get the teams who always take the guys who are quote unquote slipping in the draft. Usually the teams that are pretty good.
Look at the Ravens. Every year they get people that
Kyle
slip.
Hamilton, remember, he was supposed to be a top 5 pick. Now he's the best safety in the NFL.
Tyler Linderbaum.
Yeah.
Every year. Malachi Starks this year.
It's them, and unfortunately the Eagles are pretty good at that as well. You see some of these teams that are competing for the Super Bowl every year. Usually how they do it.
Appreciate you, brother. $20 super chat. Thank you. Hey, Martian Co. I've been watching your reactions pre, during, post game. Giants Nation feels defeated. Let's be honest, though. This builds character. The only way to go from this dumpster fire is up. Hang in there. Angel, I appreciate the kind words, my man. I appreciate that. I don't have to tell you guys how tough it is to be a fan of this team. Mr. Rick's in the chat. I've been a season ticket holder for 50 years or whatever. As a 30-year-old Giants fan, I've seen this team go to 3 Super Bowls. I've seen them win 2. I've experienced a lot of highs. This is rock bottom. This is rock bottom for me as a Giants fan. And I thought that was last year. And you were at rock bottom last year. And you had an opportunity to hit a reset button with the number 3 overall pick, with no quarterback of the future on your team, $50+ million in cap space, 5 picks inside the top 105. And you know what John Mara did? He made the easy decision. We're going to run it back for continuity, for cohesion, for togetherness. The only cohesion and togetherness this team has is losing. That's the only thing they consistently do, is lose. They're 1-15 in their last 16 games. They have the worst record in the NFL alongside the New York Jets since 2017. You are what your record says you are. Giants are a dumpster fire. Again.